also, as you can see from the clock just above my head here, I'm a couple of hours out from the midnight launch of this console. I got distracted by Digimon Time Stranger news that happened just as I was heading off to the midnight launch. So I had to come home. I hung out with Meg for a bit because Meg's got to be up in a couple of hours to go see Hildy. Um, so I hung out with Meg for a bit, recorded my reactions to the Time Stranger trailer, got those out over on the other YouTube channel, and now I'm finally here, so we can look at these um, and kind of see how a Switch 2 compares to. I have my Switch OLED just here in front of me. Um, as you can see, I've got the Switch 2 Pro controller, which I will say is in a much neater packaging than the other Pro controllers. We've got our Switch 2. We've got the Switch 2 camera. So I won't be showing this. I won't be showing the image quality off on screen because, well, no, you don't get my face in this instance. Though, if you would like to fund an IRL stream, uh, well, we have our fourth wall link for that. Anyway, so I got the camera. I got one of the new Express memory cards, and I got this travel kit thing, which I thought just looked nicer and felt better than the official Switch proprietary one. Also, it came with a cable and a screen protector, which is great. So, should I have a ring light on this as well? It's like I'm hearing birds tweet, tweeting outside, so I think we'll be okay. Maybe I think we'll be okay for natural light. If I feel like it, if I feel like we're not. Oh, also, because of course I did. I also picked up Bravely Default HD Remaster because of course I did, and it's still sealed. I haven't opened it yet. So let's start with the camera. I think let's just start with the camera. Open it up, get a feel for like what the materials are like, and what I'll do is once I have everything opened up and we've kind of looked at like the new dock and screen and things, I'll get it hooked up to the Elgato and we'll look at some gameplay footage, and then I think that's where we'll finish up. I was going to get the Piranha Plant camera, but learning that it was only 480p, I was like, screw that noise. Like, here's how it's packaged. Very recycle friendly. Barely any plastics to it. So this is just going to go back in the bag that everything was in, and then we just open from here. Got our instructions, our USB-C cable, which is USB-C end-to-end, and then the camera itself. And I'm already not liking how the light above is reflecting, so I am going to get a ring light for this. Yeah, okay, much better, much better. Right. We have our camera here. It is wedged into this quite at the bottom, quite tight. It's not tall. Well, it is. Like, it's about maybe 6 or 7 inches. So that's it. Take it out of its plastic wrap here. Oh, the stalk is metal. It's got a shutter. It's got a, like, so there's the camera. Nice little shutter there. And then it's got a nice, like the stand itself is quite weighty. It's actually heavier than like it's not like you're doing weights with it, but it's heavy enough. So, so far, so far acceptable. Don't you dare say it on yes. And then of course, like again, USB cable and setup instructions. So nothing crazy. I don't really have anything to compare it to there, so that will just have to do. Then we'll open up our controller here. So, just like before, with a nice USB-C cable. And in here, ooh. Oh no, that's interesting. It's not as, let's just get this packaging out of the way. It's not as grippy as the Switch 1 Pro Controller. Let me just... Like, this definitely is smoother. This, as you can see, like you can probably see, this kind of has like a texture on it. I don't know if it's really coming through. Oh yeah, it's there. You can see kind of like the texture that this one has. Now it's the same on this side too, but the new Pro Controller doesn't have that. It's just much more of a sleek finish. I do like that we've got reprogrammable buttons on the back. I probably won't be using those myself. But the sticks feel very nice. The D-pad is it's very responsive. And the shoulder buttons are lovely. Even the face buttons. I don't know if the... Oh yeah, okay, the presses are coming through the mic. It feels nice. Like, I'm looking forward to getting it all kind of connected up and showing it off. So we'll just set this on the desk behind me. Now, if you guys end up seeing the code for the Mario Kart World, because it does say download code included. By the time this video goes up, I'll already have the game installed, so the code will be useless, so I will try and hide it, just because, but it won't be the end of the world, so it is a box within a box. I got very worried when I got home and saw that my tamper seal was broken, but there we go. But here it is. It's very compact. The packaging has definitely been given a nice little overhaul. Now, I haven't even set up my Switch 1 yet to transfer my files and all that. So I haven't done any of that because I'm still playing Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. I'm slowly but surely getting through that game. So, now this is an interesting presentation. Let's get this there. Okay. So just that on its own is just very nice. I really like this. The Joy-Con even through the packaging, they already feel nicer to hold. Those shoulder buttons. Click. Let me see if I can get the click to come through the mic. No, not really. But they're so much nicer to use than the default the Joy-Con. Let me just grab two here. So these are the ones for my Tears of the Kingdom Switch. You know, and just those are so nice to click compared to ever trying to use these in any sort of share the joy mode or whatever they were calling it back in the day. So good to, you know, it is nice that they've kind of considered, you know, how to evolve on this concept. Now it is orange. I know it's showing up red under the light, but it is orange. So just take it out of the packaging here. It's got a nice matte finish to it, which I like. I don't like the Pro Controller. The buttons are very responsive. It's a nice click on the joystick, but I did get the Pro Controller because I really don't want to experience any sort of drift with these, so I don't know how often they will be taken off of the unit itself to be used, like in any sort of multiplayer, even with the more accessible buttons. But that is the Joy-Con there with our new little chat button, as well as the home and usual plus face buttons. And then what I'm really looking forward to with this as well is this for the magnets. Really looking forward to you know, taking those to testing those. So we'll be able to do that in a moment. The blue Joy-Con, again, very much the same. I'll just get all these bits of plastic into the store bag here. Again, it's very nice. This blue is a lot lighter in person than the lighting is making it, but yeah, no, it's again, I love this matte finish to it. It's very, it feels like Nintendo have, I really feel in recent years have always been chasing that Apple of video games idea, right? They want to be, you know, everything should look or have a premium like element to it. Certainly their prices, but just looking at the, oh my god, even like this, there's a heft to this that I don't really feel. Oh yeah, okay, that's heavier than I recall. But this is the OLED model. And this is the OLED model laying on top of the new Switch screen. So you can see the difference there. Like just along just how much more room there is here. Now, yeah, the bezel will take away a bit of that, but just in general, how you can see just how much more room. You can just see how much more room there is, you know, along that line. So pretty good. Just gonna leave the regular Switch out for a moment. I just set it aside there as we open this up. Oh, yeah. I'm really enjoying the more open fans are very welcome. We've got our game card slot, headphone jack, a top USB-C port, which is great for tabletop mode, obviously for the camera as well, and then, you know, our power button and our volume controls. Got the nice Switch 2 logo on the back. Let's see. Oh, I don't like this stand. It feels like the hinges are very good, and as you can see, it does stretch back quite the ways, but lifting it from the frame feels very, like, I'm worried this middle bit will snap. Like, it probably won't, but oof. And then we get to play with magnets now, so we just, wow. And then you've the button on the back to unhook it. So, wow, okay. Oh, there's those? Okay, I don't see a kid accidentally dropping that. There's enough give to it when you pull the trigger, but you kind of have to push the trigger in. So I won't mess with it too much. I don't want to break it on my first day. So that would suck. So it's just perfect. And then that is the switch in in full. Actually, do I have to put that light back on after all? Yeah, that did so much. That did so much to help. I'm gonna have to do so much editing on this one. It's a good thing. I'll have to chop it all up anyway. So there it is in full. Hey, there I am. Oh, hold on. Can I do a thing? We have Omniception. So if I do that, and then yeah, cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, okay, hold on. Let me set that aside. And let's take a look at our new dock. Ooh, okay, I think that's our Mario Kart code. We'll take a look at that in a few moments, just to see what's in there, but there's the new Joy-Con grip. It's a Joy-Con grip, made for the magnets rather than slotting it in, so it is built different to the new one. Feels a lot nicer though to hold. Like, my hands feel a good distance apart holding the handles there, so that's good. And then, yeah, so we've got the plug, which is USB-C. Interesting. So on the previous Switch, it was still a regular plug with a cable that ended in a USB-C plug, but head, I suppose. But now it's just a two-way cable into the. Okay, fair enough. And then, let's have a look at our new dock. I think I can set this down here. And there is the new dock. It's very nice. A nice finish on the front of it. Holes for the ventilation system. Got two USB ports on the side. It's very shiny inside. I don't know if I can show that off, but it is shiny on the inside. It's got a nice kind of there's like two ridges on the inside for where the switch should lay. Let's see if I can bring this light over here and just show that off a bit more. You can see kind of like, you see that bump there that's highlighted? There's one of those on the other side as well. And yeah, So that's cool. And then I guess the back, yeah, the back, just like on the other one, just clips off, and then you have another US. What is that? Yeah, you've your HDMI, you've your Ethernet port, you've another USB port, and then you've your charger port. So not too different from the original dock. Again, we will compare to the OLED version, which is also shiny inside. I guess I've never noticed that. I guess, have they always been like that? I've never noticed the shininess on the inside. But otherwise, I mean, functionally the same stuff. So just while the updates are happening, I just wanted to show you what we missed in the box. So we have our HDMI cable. I meant HDMI on the back, not USB. We've got the important information for the Switch 2. We've got my download code for Mario Kart World, and then we've got the new Joy-Con grip, which are very interesting compared to the previous versions. I will eventually try these out, but these are just kind of, they're just kind of, they feel, like, they're very rigid, very sturdy. They're not as flimsy as they look, but by God, are they, they're hollowed out versions of the original Joy-Con grip. Like, there's a lot less plastic to these, so they don't have their own thicker buttons on top like the other ones did. So I guess because the top buttons, the SL and SR buttons, are much bigger on the original, on the new Joy-Con, they didn't have to add larger ones here, but they are not as flimsy as they look. Like you can see here, I don't think I'm in any danger of like really snapping those unless I crush it. So we're good there.